To here and to teach you about
teach you about
the type of materials in our automotive industry. So why is the topic is so important to you all? Because some of you doesn't know what's the materials.
Some of you don't know.
Okay. Some of you don't know what's the materials are using in the cars materials or even those normal materials, the machinery or something. We doesn't know what type of material. We just know that the basic is like a metal. There's a copper. There's an alloy. There's
Rubber.
aluminium, rubber. That's the things only. But that's the only basic.
But
It's just a basic only. So in here in my slide, I will teach you and I will show you what are the example of the type of the materials and what are the categories and classes of the materials.
Right.
So type of materials. There's a function.
Look here. Just look at this.
There's a function, shapes, process, and materials. So in materials, they have four type of materials. First is metal. Second is plastic, third ceramic or others, and the fourth is composite. So some of us, we just know there's a metal and plastic and ceramic, but composite. But the composite, some of them doesn't know what's the meaning of composite and what material is the composite. So for the first one, materials. So the metal is for three types and or maybe three classes. There's a ferrous metal and
ferrous
and
non-ferrous,
and another one is
amorphous.
In our usage of the mechanical parts or anything, we mostly uses the ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal. So in a plastic,
So what is a ferrous metal? Need to explain.
Ferrous metal. Ferrous metal is like steel, standard steel, tools on die steel and cast iron. So that's under.
As long as it contains iron.
As long as
it contains iron.
It is ferrous.
It is ferrous. So
because ferrous means iron.
Is aluminium, copper, titanium, tungsten, and others. So in non-ferrous metal, the materials doesn't have any
iron.
magnetics and iron salt. In the ferrous metal, there's a magnetic, and some it doesn't have, but mostly is. But it's mostly on the steel. There's a magnetic type of the materials in. So the plastic, there's three classes or maybe three types. So the first one.
What about the amorphous? You have not spoken about the third category for metal.
The amorphous doesn't have any example. It just I don't know what yet.
Don't know what. Okay.
Mostly they are using a ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal.
it's not combined.
It's like
Both side
50-50 something. So we know further in the other slide. So for the plastic, there are three types.
There are three types.
There are three types, and the first one is thermoplastic. Second one is thermoset, and the third one is elastomers. So the first one, the thermoplastic categories are
acrylics,
acrylic, ABS, nylon,
polyethylene,
PVC, and others. So for the second one, thermoset is
epoxy,
phenolics, polymix, and others. So the elastomer is rubber, silicone, and
polyurethanes,
Right. Thank you for the correction. So for the third one is ceramic and others. So ceramics and others is just one class, and there's an example is oxide, nitrides, and
carbides,
and glasses, ceramic, graphite, and diamond. So there is in ceramic and others of the type of materials. The composite is, for the fourth one, composite is, the example is,
Come stand there. Come closer if you cannot read.
Okay. So it's reinforced plastic, metal matrix, ceramic matrix, laminates and others. That's the composite. So for the next slide, there's the materials. There's an example for the ferrous metals and non-ferrous metal, plastic, ceramic, composite and nanomatrix. It's too long. Okay. So just now I was telling about the ferrous metal. The ferrous metal is
Ferrous. Ferrous
metal. There's the basic. The one of the example is cast iron and steel. For the super alloy, is iron based, nickel based, and cobalt based. For the non-ferrous metal is aluminium and its alloy, copper and its alloy, magnesium and its alloy,
Magnesium.
and its alloy, magnesium, zinc and its alloy, lead and tin, refractory metals and
Precious
metal. Example of picture doesn't have. Sorry. Okay. For the alloys, there are 6 types of alloys. There's one is aluminium and aluminium alloys. It's a high strength to weight ratio. Magnesium